FLIKO.
Somebody told me that you were losing confidence. X, I need you to understand. We're making the Juicer anthem today. We can't lose confidence. We need to pick it back up. What samples do you need? How can I help you? I'm back, X. I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's not that I'm losing confidence. It's just overall, I'm not getting I know what I'm looking for. So whatever I get, I like it. I don't love it. It's like I can't work the sample up. It's the word I want it to be.
Yeah, I think you gotta understand though that like sometimes it's literally just a confidence factor thing. I don't mean just with you. I mean with the sound choice, because whenever you listen to certain beats that are like, let's say, not just like something that's big on TikTok per se, but really, really, really big songs in the last couple of years will be like 3 notes on a flute, 1 really good 808, 1 really good clap, a hi-hat. I made a song called Toes for Lil Baby, DaBaby, and Moneybagg Yo, and I was 7 minutes into making the beat, and they stopped me, and they were like, just stop right there. And I never got to mix it, never got to do anything to it. The beat I made is exactly the beat you hear on the album. It has like a couple 100 million streams. Sometimes you got to just be confident in the 3 elements you have. It's not always about everything being perfect. Like, if you get Cardi on this, however, I haven't even heard the beat yet. Cardi on this right now, chat, is it going crazy? Yes or no? Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If someone comes on it with the confidence, it's fire immediately.
Yeah, I mean, it's this shit I'm figuring out. I mean, I'm gonna erase it anyway because I don't like it. It kind of sounds like a slower version of Nifty from like 2004 or something like that. You don't know that song? It's kind of that's kind of yeah. This is how it sounds a little bit.
What if we try a consistent hi-hat pattern? What if you try just a straight, boring, just straight hi-hat pattern, just 16th notes?
Okay, yeah, I've been working on those a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'll make a new one and I'll reload this one later on. Okay.
Yeah, before we can even think about 808 pattern or like samples or everything, let's just make it so like everything is easy to like write to. So if you just put a simple hat and a simple clap, then from there, like picking the 808 becomes a little easier sometimes. Right now you have like a different hat pattern, different 808 pattern, this rim thing that's happening. It's like, I think we can simplify from here and then go forward maybe. What hats are you using?
Poe, give me some good ones. The hats, I got some basic hat works pretty well overall.
That sounds like an old Metro. That's a safe bet right there. Basic hat is a safe bet. You got to just believe in it, X. That's the whole point with all this shit. Everything beat making wise.
He's getting better too, but he's when you have chat sitting there telling you something sucks, I mean, he's just reading it the whole time, but he's not realizing that he's literally hyperbolic time chamber right now, literally getting better every day.
No, 100.
He's getting nuts.
Yeah. I couldn't believe you knew all the stuff you knew last time we were in there, but honestly, like, this is why I think music on Twitch is not getting bigger. The people who need their own space to kind of think of an idea or hear a melody or whatever, that's gone whenever you start just getting trolled with emotes, you know? It's like it's hard to think about melody and try to react. It's 2 different parts of your brain.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's my fault for like going with it. It's just, I feel like having an original idea is like the most important part. I feel like sometimes
I think that's the only part. People think like you got to be a good musician or you need to like know a lot about production stuff. I think the only thing that matters is having good ideas. There's an interview with Pharrell and I, and we talk about that like pretty much the whole time. It's literally just about having an idea. You don't need to be good at any instrument. You don't need to even know all the stuff that you already know about like having good samples and making beats. Like, you have me in the chat. Most people aren't going to have like a producer sitting right there to like answer a question, but still, like, if you have ideas, you could be the best in the world. A lot of the best people in the world, you get in the room with them and you can't believe how bad they suck at like instruments or melodies or singing or anything like that, but their ideas are just so fucking good.
That's how it's why I feel like this scene, sorry for being rude, has a lot of like gatekeepers or whatever, and people being like, oh no, you can't do that. Yeah, you know, like has like a lot of gatekeepers. I feel like from like real producers, they come in and they're like, nah, you can't do this. Nah, this is too simple. And this guy, I feel with probably how people were like let's say young producers with like a laptop come up with like a sick ass beat and people like, nah, man, he doesn't have his this right, that right. It's kind of weird.
No, those hats are good. That one that's on D5, Just make those faster. Just those. Those two make 4 where there's 2. Nah, like full, like shorter ones, like just in that space, like where,
Oh, okay, yeah.
like yeah. Just make those 2, make them into 4. Yeah. And then the rest of it, just put them back on the whatever B4, whatever those were on. You know that you started a trend with hashtag last time I was on here. Everybody now, every time I use a G sharp or a D sharp, they say G hashtag D hashtag.
Yeah, the G hashtag. I mean, I don't. It's hard when I say something. It's kind of stays. It's like sense. It's very hard for me to get back into, like. It's hard. It's easy for me to learn something. De-learning is hardcore. Like I always say hashtag. Whenever it is a minor or sharp, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Hashtag.
So what is a hashtag?
Hashtag is way tighter. I'm rocking with hashtag more than sharp anyway.
Oh, sharp. It's sharp.
It's more trendy. Oh, that's just a little hi-hat thing you got going here.
Those are good. Those are good. Let's just do a clap. Dun, 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 clap. Dun, dun.
Yeah, I have a clap in there, but you don't really hear it because I don't think it's placed at the right place. What do I do here?
Are there claps in that same pack from the Poke hi-hat that he gave you? What do the claps sound like from that pack?
I have your claps, but there's not that many in it. But Poke has these are very like trappy claps though.
Yeah, let's hear those claps. Oh, I know this pack.
Go Fuego,
try
then.
Fuego, yeah.
And see, I was playing it over here like this. Nope, not there. I don't know where the claps go. Can you do whatever you want with the claps?
They usually should be at least on 2 and 4, and then sometimes more than that. But if you're using a clap, usually on 2 and 4.
Oh, this sounds absolutely terrible.
So basically, like zoom into bar 2, and then just copy the first half of bar 2, and then make the second half just like the first half, just like within bar 2, like make both halves the same as the first.
So then I would
just like no. Those were good where they were. Leave them where they were. And then just take like a bunch of those B4s, and then just from bar 2 to 3 add like 8 of those B4s.
Okay, the mic's cutting out, and I feel like I hear myself louder than I hear you. Okay, wait a minute. I think I'm having like brain frozen syndrome. What the fuck? Okay, so on the bar 1 and 2, what happens there?
Bar 1 is perfect. Bar 2, we just want to get rid of that little fast roll.
Oh, okay.
And then put 2 hats there, like the lower hats, the B4 ones.
Just 2?
Yeah, just 2, exactly.
Click Control Q so you quantize it so it's not rolled. Control Q.
Got it done.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now copy bars 1 and 2 for the whole thing. And then let's maybe try to get an open hat in there that comes before the first clap. Why the fuck are people in my chat talking about Andrew Tate? Who the fuck is Andrew Tate? Are there people?
Oh my god.
I got a simple question for you. Never mind. Could you fight a bear, you think, Kenny?
It depends on the bear.
I mean,
You ain't wrong.
God.
I'm 6'7". I'm not backing down from like a teenage bear. I'm gonna at least try.
Okay, well that's fair enough. Okay.
Damn,
okay.
All right, so X, play the open hat one time. Let me hear it.
It's very bad. Very bad.
Nah, it's fire.
Yeah. What do you
Just do half as many. Just delete the bar 2, delete the bar 4, delete the bar 6, and then turn it down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. It's simple, but it gets there.
That's simple, but we're gonna make it
important.
we're gonna make it interesting with the 808 pattern, and then we can maybe add a second snare, and then once we have all that, we can maybe like chop it up in a certain way. I'll show you what I mean. But let's try to get an 808 in there and not worry about a kick yet. Just like a really good 808 with an interesting pattern, because that stuff's so simple that you can go crazy with the 808 because all that's so like straightforward.
Okay, what kind of 808 are we looking for here?
I'm thinking short and really punchy. Do you need a folder? Do you want me to send you a folder?
Yeah, perhaps I only have these ones. They're not like fantastic.
All right, I got a fire folder. Give me 2 seconds. You see what I'm talking about? Those do the trick. Shout out to my boy OZ. You know OZ X is like done more Drake beats than almost anybody except like Boy Wonder. He's been murdering it the last few years. These are his 808s.
Drake, okay, interesting.
These are literally Drake quality. I would never give you anything less, X.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank you, man.
Oh, you get money
These
now.
go hard. Okay, listen. I got this one. I like kids' seat.
Let's just figure out something interesting to do with it. But low key, do you want to pick a sample? Now we have an 808 we like that we picked. We have a really like simple pattern that will go with almost anything with all our other drums. Should we just try to pick a sample so we can put the 808 to something? So we're not just picking random notes, because it's going to be much harder to put a sample to a crazy 808 pattern than just like us get something simple in there right now, and then we can do the 808s to
Okay.
that.
Yes, example. What I mean, I could go on Splice and just fucking go through them. To be honest, but I mean, what else is there to do?
I mean, if you want, you can share your splice so we can both see it and then go through it or something.
Go pick some. Go pick something real quick. Don't take too much time to think about it. Don't think too hard about it. And like,
I think what loop and melody or something like that.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
just one any one good loop doesn't matter. Try to get something though that is like a sample vibe, or like a something that has a couple little ideas in it, rather than like a one instrument playing one melody. Let's try to get something that has like a little texture
you
to
get
it.
money now.
Hey, texture, like meaning like perks in it.
No, not like other drum sounds. I mean texture. Let's say it's like
Yeah.
maybe something that's like a keyboard sound that has a melody on top, or it's like a pad that
Yeah.
has like a lead on top. Something that has like a couple things going on, so it stays interesting, and we can just focus on drums.
Yeah, like boom, ding 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 ding, boom, ding 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 ding. Like that, something that has like a.
Exactly like that.
Okay, bro. This one, I get this melody. It goes hard.
Let's get it.
Okay, you want it on its own or not?
Yeah, make sure it's in the right tempo. We're at 130 right now. That looks like it's at 124. So maybe just bring the beat down to 124.
And then
Oh, we're about to go so crazy. This is about to be XQC Future. We're out of here.
I mean,
We're about to
Pretty
go
fucking
crazy.
good so far, man.
You're about to get a Don Tolliver placement. Let's go. All right, let's get the drums all the way to bar 8. Loop the drums from 1 through 4 all the way to bar 8.
All the bytes. So, bang. Okay, go boom.
Cool. Yeah. Let's try to pitch the sample up.
okay.
Let's try to pitch it down. Let's just see. Right
Oh,
there.
I like-
right there.
I
Right
like that
there. Right
low
there.
end.
Leave that. There we go. Wheezy out of here.
Okay. It's not bad.
All right. Let's now you pick that 808 out. Where's your 808? You have the 808 ready on another track, right?
Yeah, track 4.
There you go.
Track 5. It's here.
Yep.
We about
So
to
piano
make
roll that bad boy.
XQC
Don't click
Don
there.
Tolliver.
There you go.
Executive produced by me and Jesse.
Well, it was on B minor and you went down, so I think it's A. Should be.
A really good trick for 808s is don't listen to them low when you're trying to figure out the note. Listen to them really, really high whenever you're trying to figure out what note you want to use. There we go. Okay, right there, right around there. Let's figure out the note we want around this zone, like in the 5s, from the 4 to the 5s. Let's figure out what note we want, and then we'll bring it down.
Yeah, just to tune it. Remember what we did earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, so bring that down a couple. One more. And so now let's drop that like 2 octaves. So we want it to stay on G. We want
there's
like
a button for that.
we want like G 4.
It's a little low. It's a little low.
No,
yeah.
that's what we want, X. That's what we want. You
Really?
You might not hear it on your speakers, but that is going to smack. Yeah. If anything, if it feels way too low, we can bring the sample up from where we pitched it a little bit. And let's say we bring the sample up 2, then we bring that up 2. It'll ring a little better. But that, trust me, that's gonna smack. I can hear it through your speakers on my speakers. That if we get that, and because your 808 pattern, let's say, if that's the lowest note, it starts on, like if it starts on doom dum dum doo doo dum 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 dum, and that's just the lowest note. That's cool. But if it gets lower than that, it might be trouble. But this is the thing with 808s. It's like sometimes you adjust the whole song to make the 808 ring out perfectly. Sometimes you have to make sure that just like your lowest note is the shakiest one. You know what I mean? And that's okay. But if too many of them are all low and rumbly like that, it just sounds like shit. But if there's only one in the whole pattern that's that low, it's going to be great.
I can't really hear it.
Yeah, so like, what do you want to do here? Like, if you think of it like a synth, like you're trying to go dom, 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 or like, you know, what are you trying to do?
Let's try making like a cool pattern with just this one note, and then we'll change the notes around. But once we have a pattern.
You know what I'm saying?
Delete that second one. Play it now.
Ooh. Hey. Law and Order type beat.
Delete.
What if I did this? What if I did this instead? Half it up like this, and let it play through. Oh, it's not really working. Oh.
You want your 808 loop to be longer, so you want it to be like at least a 2-bar loop instead of like copy and pasting pattern 5 every bar. Let's make it like let's make a 2-bar loop, and then we'll copy and paste that.
Okay. I do what I want here, right?
Go crazy, and then we'll fix it if there's anything that's weird. Now, this is a scary thing to do, but put that up 1 octave and then play it against the melody and see if it works, and then you'll know what notes are f***ed up. Because right now it's really low, it's really hard to tell. So play that against the melody just to see.
Oh my god, it like sorta was hitting.
There's only one, the only one note that's wrong is the one with the hashtag.
Well, the G5, I could just put it higher then.
Just that note, yeah. Can you put the third, go back to the piano roll? The third one, A5. The third hit, yeah. Move that right next to the G5. Like move it over, like move it to the left. Other way. Right there, yeah, leave it right there, and then put another G5 right after it. Like the one that's right next to it, the second one, yeah. See, how's that sound? And then delete the delete the 2 that start on bar 2. Delete the 2 on bar 2. Play that.
And click Control Q. Hey.
All right, now we're gonna do another pattern on just for bar 3. So make this pattern 5 even longer. Like make it another bar longer. Yeah. And so you see, so that hit that you have on 1, like the G5 that you just have on 1, the first hit, yeah, put that on 3, and then we're gonna just do like 2 more of those that are like in really slow spots. So play it back. Oh yeah, okay. So now you're gonna put 1 right before 4, like right before 4 happens. Yeah, move it over. No, other way. Move it over a little bit. Other way. Oh, right. Sorry, to the right. Right before 4. No. Yeah, halfway in between that. Perfect. See how that sounds if you take copy bar 2 after that. So put bar 2 for bar 4. Yeah, all the way at the end. Keep moving it to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play that whole thing.
Damn.
All right, so let's take the G5s.
I just want to try this. Just lower by 1. I feel like I would like to go lower, dip lower before he goes back up.
Move that E down 1 more note. And then make it a roll. So make 3 little tiny ones. See the space it's in? Make 3 of them in that space it's in.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, now play that back. Sick. Now copy and paste that whole thing through bar 8, like that whole pattern you just did. Copy and paste that whole thing. Yep, and then let's make that one section. So like combine those. Can you combine those?
Make sure you quantize it with Control Q to make sure that things aren't off.
Or just copy and paste the whole thing.
Okay, now what do I do here?
Actually, just go into pattern 5. Just open it up, the piano roll. Let's make. So is that the whole pattern? Can we see the whole pattern? Can I see everything right now? Yeah. So let's make the G5. Every note from that and up. So that and like all the higher notes, let's make them all an octave lower, but leave the other notes where they are. So take like those. Yeah, take like all the G5s and the A's, all of them. Take all of them and put them down an octave.
It's going to do it for, across both patterns and make it unique.
That's fine. No, it's fine. No, it doesn't have to be unique. Do that with all the G5s and the A5s. All of them. Put them down an octave. Just no, not the Fs, not the Fs. You're grabbing the Fs too. Just those top ones.
Yeah, just hold shift and you can individually.
Yeah. Same with those last few. And you can leave the first one how it is. No, but don't get that F. Don't get that F. Just go to the top group. Yeah. Bring that down an octave. Now play this whole thing back. I can't tell what I like. But this is how I start figuring out patterns. Is like I'll start moving shit in octaves and then seeing what sounds good low. But maybe
okay,
we just leave a couple of them low. Just and not all of the ones we brought down. Leave some of them down there like that, but bring some of them back up to where they were.
Okay, I just think the G4 here is lost.
Okay, bring it up.
Careful, yeah.
Bring it back up an octave. And then maybe the ones like halfway through bar 2, maybe bring those back up. Yeah, try maybe that.
Try that.
Honestly, it's a little weird, but that might be cool. It really depends.
Okay, yeah, I think I just want the G is.
What is forcing? What the fuck?
Let me see something. Maybe a short note somewhere. I don't know. Just try.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting trolled in my chat by XQC people right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my chat. My chat is just now trying to get me to say names of different streamers so I don't know who they are.
Like Forsen?
Yeah, who the fuck is that? They keep saying that over there. Like you need to turn up the Forsen knob. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my god. It's wonky, but I don't think it's bad. I think we could probably start playing with it a little bit.
It's honestly not. This is the best beat I've seen you make on here. Chat, what do we think? I feel like this might be the best XQC beat so far, and we're only halfway through it. Like beats way worse than this are in a lot of our favorite songs. You know what I mean? A lot of our favorite songs aren't our favorite songs because it's like, oh, the craziest production ever. The rapper just went crazy on it. If you find someone who hears this and goes crazy, that's all that matters. The chat, like, there was a beat that I made on stream, and I flipped this old sample from Fiddler on the Roof from like this corny old movie. And I took the sample and I made this beat out of it. And the whole chat was like, oh, this shit is so dumb. Oh my God, this is so stupid, whatever. That shit ended up being a single for Flo Milli with like a big budget video and all this stuff. Until they hear somebody on the beat, nobody knows. Even producers don't know. Like sometimes it takes a person on it. If you put Don Tolliver on this right now, the whole chat is going to say this is the hardest shit they ever heard.
Yeah. It's something I realized that like the vocals are like an instrument, and sometimes they're like it's like the glue, you know. And it's like some really good vocals will go crazy and it makes everything work out.
100%. Maybe we could look at like the 808 is a little busy right now, but let's leave it. Let's look at the hi-hat and add a couple little things to the hi-hat now. My chat is losing their shit right now. This is insane.
It's because on Discord everybody's getting real triggered. You need to turn down the can you turn down the for what?
You have 4 watt on your thing?
What is that?
Well, you have to turn it down on Discord.
You have to turn down what?
The 4 watt.
The 4.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure it out. I don't know what the that is. Give me a sec. Oh.
Did you find it?
I don't know if he found it yet.
Bro, y'all. This shit is so dumb. What's up is that could have been 45 minutes of me on Discord, like a full 45 minutes.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Beat it up, bro. You put in some hard work today, bro.
Yeah, I know this feels like a little quick one, X, but this was a big win. Even when you make your worst beats, you do stuff that when you go make your best song of all time, today had to happen for that day to happen, you know?
Yeah, but come on though. I learned it like a bunch. Like I feel like a lot of things here, like putting the notes up, getting the right note, and then putting down an octave and messing with it. Some of this shit, I never even try it. Also, some of this stuff with the 808s and whatnot, and the non-repeating patterns and whatnot. I think it's like a big deal. Like even the basic lasagna toppings, like
exactly.
they leave us room for good samples to come in, right?
100%, but also like whenever
I give up.
You're starting to open your mind up to thinking in longer terms. Like whenever you see how like once we stop just looping that one little section, the 808 pattern like gets more interesting the more space there is. It's less interesting when you're doing more. Whenever you start to leave room, that's whenever it starts to feel like an actual beat or feels like something somebody could rap on. Like if you just start to like think in 4 bars or 8 bars instead of 2 bars or 1 bar, it's, you know what I mean? It's like you're opening up the whole fucking world. It's like there's so much more time to get an idea out instead of one loop that has to repeat a million times, you know?